If you had no phones, you would use mail. In the 1800s, that was hard. Our United States had just gotten a whole lot bigger. Naturally, we wanted to communicate with each other. But the U.S. presented a long distance of unknown obstacles to cross. The California gold rush made lots of people move out west, so we needed postal service even more. The U.S. Postal Service could take more than a month to deliver a letter. And other private mail services could still take up to a month. Then, at the end of the 1800s, William Russell, Alexander Majors, and William Waddell got an idea. A mail service that could go from St. Joseph, Missouri to the West Coast in 10 days. The Central Overland California and Pikes Peak Express Company, which was later called the Pony Express, had a shorter, more hazardous trail than private services to cut the delivery time. On April 3, 1860, the Pony Express opened. The route was 2,000 miles long and very dangerous. The riders had to travel over difficult terrain and through severe weather. Also, encounters with angry Native Americans could be extremely dangerous. But the riders delivered anyways. The Pony Express works like this. In St. Joseph, Missouri, a horse is saddled. Then, a special leather saddlebag called a mochila is put on the horse. The rider gets on the horse. The rider travels 10 miles to the next stop. Then, they switch the mochila to another horse and climb on. They ride to a few more stations like this, and then another rider takes over. From St. Joseph, Missouri to Sacramento, California, this is how it worked. If there wasn't already a station in a place, the founders would build one. Soon, there were about 200 stations in total. Riders would get 75 to 80-mile-long pieces of the trail to ride. The riders received $80 in monthly pay for their service. It was a very reliable service. Only one letter ever went missing. There were 80 riders and 400 to 500 ponies during the Pony Express. The math shows that at least 100 ponies died, and many riders quit, were injured, or died during the Pony Express. I told you it was dangerous. The riders carried letters as well as thin newspapers. During all of this, telegraph lines were slowly being built. When they reached the West Coast, the Pony Express would have to shut down. With the coming Civil War, the Pony Express became very important. With the Missouri Compromise, Kansas-Nebraska Act, and the Compromise of 1850, it became essential for the West to know what was going on in the nation. Remember how the carriers also delivered newspapers? Well, here's a newspaper from December 20th, 1860. Pony Express riders carried extremely important information when there was no other way to get it. The U.S. telegraph line finally finished in 1861, diminishing the need for the Pony Express. October 26, 1861, the Pony Express closes, although there were some deliveries into November. The telegraph was just faster, and 10 days became too long a wait. The Pony Express only lasted 18 months and wasn't a financial success, but it was an important part of history. This ties into the theme of exploration, encounter, exchange in history in a few ways. The Pony Express is a way to exchange letters, opinions, news, knowledge, and many other things, all through a mail delivery system. It is also one of the ways we know about the Wild West. As riders traveled, we explored more of our new territory. It was also a different way of having mail be delivered and a new concept to be explored. We are still trying to find fast ways to communicate, and who knows, maybe in 10 years, even a phone will be too long a wait.